Thank you all for joining us for Basquiart's Parent Informational. We get to start in a couple of weeks. I wanted to just make sure all the parents were introduced to who will be leading your children in this wonderful camp. My name is Mia Street. I am an educator for over a few decades at this point. and I love this work. It's a wonderful joy and blessing to be able to bring Black history to the forefront and mix it with art and see how our kiddos can create based on what they learned. And that's what the heart of the camp is. It is at South Dallas Cultural Center. I don't know if you have been able to go there and check out the actual center itself. It's actually deep in Fair Park. So it's surrounded by history itself. There's about 2 or 3 museums in walking distance, and so students will be able to see those as well. But we are going to immerse them in creative uh, work for a whole week. I want to first go around and just get some introductions from parents, and then we're going to introduce our instructors. Okay. Morgan, you want to start?
Hi, I am Morgan Davis. My daughter Sanaa, she will be 12 in a few weeks. So this will be her first time participating. She loves art, so I thought it'd be a great experience for her.
Gonna love it. We have another Sanaa. Um, okay, Sabrina, would you like to go next?
Hi, I'm Sabrina Green. My daughter she's 10, turning 11, going to sixth grade. She's all things artsy fartsy and very political. So really, really looking forward to her being submerged into Black history and being able to make it come alive with things that she loves.
I love it. Thank you. Okay, Kendra.
Hi, good morning. So I'm not turning my camera on because I am actually at the hair salon at the shampoo bowl right now. But my daughter is Chrislyn. Hey, Morgan. So I'm glad to see somebody out here I know. She is 11 and very much the creative artsy person as well.
Good, good. And then Candace, it's my sister.
Hey, family. Yes, I'm Candace Williamson. I'm always driving. I live in this car. I have two girls, 13 and one that's on her way to, she'll be 11. She'll turn 11 on the first day of camp.
And then we have an iPhone 10. I'm not sure who that is.
Yes, I'm Kaya. I'm not able to change my name. I'm not sure what's going on with the screen, but I'm Kaya Williams' daughter is Leanne. This will be her first time at camp. She is very artsy. She will be turning 12 the week of camp, um, and she's excited to come.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, thank you all for your introductions, and I'm going to hand it off to our lead instructor, Gabby Brinkley. She's going to lead the daily lyceum with students.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. First of all, so excited to hear that we got a lot of birthdays coming up. Cancer season is upon us. So I'm just happy to put names to faces also and voices. I'm excited to serve as your lead instructor for this year's summer camp. My current role in the program is to just really captivate these children with Black history and immerse them in their culture, also just giving them the foundation of who we are. Also, I just like to enhance their creativity, allow them to make new friends, and really just giving them memories and experiences that they'll be able to take with them after the camp is over. Thank you so much for trusting us with their summer. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting to know everyone, having a really great time with the children, all of that.
And Gabby is an educator as well.
Oh
Yes.
yes. I have over a year experience working in Duncanville ISD middle school. So various grade levels, various classrooms.
And then our coordinators for camp are Rashid and Aaliyah Rashawn, and I will let them take it away.
Hello, I am Aaliyah Rashawn, and I'm CEO of Data Ascension. I have 18 years in education. I taught 6th through 10th grade successfully at different levels of school and different environments. And so I literally enjoy time with 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way through high school. They are the life to me. They're so much fun. So we're excited about coordinating this with. Um, BH365 and Basquiart. I'm an RLA teacher, reading language arts. Again, reading is at the heart of everything, so definitely we'll have that incorporated. We're so excited about the curriculum that Mia has put together. And my husband and I have been blessed with the opportunity to help coordinate all things, to make sure everyone's comfortable, make sure everyone understands the expectations, to make sure they feel happy while they're there and all of their needs are met. So we're looking forward to that. We're also parents of three lovely children. I don't know if you can see my shirt. I'm an HU mom. Our son goes to Hampton University. He's finished his first year, praise God. And it's been a great, it's been a great year for us. And as we learn to adjust as college parents, this coming year, we're adjusting as a new high schooler. We got a young lady going to high school, Sinai. And and we have a young man going to middle school, Akeem. So we're excited to have your kids, meet our kids, and also to coordinate this event for you guys.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rashid Rashan. I am COO of Endowed Ascension, and I will be leading the charge in regards to logistics and operations for your children in their camp. We're excited about it. Like my wife so eloquently stated, our children are as artsy as they come. When your children ask for a pottery wheel for Christmas in the 5th grade, you know that there's something exciting in their brain, and you just need to catch up to them. So I think that these type of events that are being curated by Black History 365 is tapping into that our children need, because our kids are more than just athletes. That we need to be able to adjust and pivot to all of the things that they have inside their brain. So I'm excited about this opportunity. I have been an educator for over 18 years, 3 years in California, as well as 12 to 14 years here in Texas. I've taught middle school up to high school. I was a Friday Night Lights football coach at Rockwell High School. A lot of my students who I taught in middle school and in high school, because of the impact that I made with them, as they have evolved into gentlemen who work on Sundays and you can watch them on TV, they have still found spaces to want to be around Coach Rashawn. So sometimes I have to take a second and really think like, wow, you never really realize the impact you've made in a kid's life when they're grown and they're millionaires and they'd rather be at your house eating your wife's food, sitting on your porch than in the club. So I say that to say that we are here to make an impact in your children's life. We're here to be a bridge for them, be a segue for them, experience things that they may have already experienced before with going to museums, but also experience it when you're with someone else, because that oftentimes that changes where the alignment may be. So we're excited about this opportunity. Like my wife said, we have children that are going to be a part of this, so we will be wearing hats of administrators, logistics, and mommy and dad. So we're excited.
Thank you guys so much. I really couldn't be blessed with a better team. I've known Aaliyah and Rashid since the days of college at the Grambling State University. And Gabby came along in my life when I was the ed chair for NAACP Dallas, and she can't get rid of me. And she stuck with me. She does amazing work, and they're all three really good people that will be able to take care of your kiddos. I will be at camp as well. Right now, I'm running a camp in Michigan, and then I'll be back in Dallas for a week for this. Camp starts July 13th and it runs through the 17th. The hours are from 8:30 till 4 p.m. So at 8:30, you drop off your babies, check them in, they get a breakfast, and then we get started at 9 o'clock with Lyceum. From 9 until 3:30, they will be immersed in all things Black history and art. Oh, yay, Grambling. And then At 3:30, we call that time our affirmation circle time, and that's when students will get into a restorative circle and be able to share out some positive positive things that they took in for the day. And that is going to be what cements each day. You'll pick them up at 4 o'clock and take them home Monday through Thursday. But on Friday, that last day, we are going to have a culminating ceremony that will allow them to show off their work. So at that ceremony, it will be from 5 until 8, I believe is the time frame. And students will have their artwork on display. I know some of them will probably try to sell their artwork, so we're working on how to do that. I know at least two, Candace. I know at least two of my nieces will try to sell their work. I know for sure. So we have one of our parents that's going to try and set up some type of website for that for them so that they can sell and make a little profit off of what they create. And that will be again on the evening of July 17th. That day, you can bring family, you can bring friends. We're going to have some community leaders there. Possibly some local politicians will show up just to congratulate the kiddos for finishing. There'll be some hors d'oeuvres, heavy hors d'oeuvres, so not a full meal, but heavy hors d'oeuvres served, and then there'll be a complete performance of what they've done. And we call that day Ashe, right? Field trips, July 14th. That's a huge, huge day. They will be on field trips the entire day. They're going to go visit the Holocaust Museum, and they are also going to take the Hidden Dallas tour. And if you are not familiar with the Hidden Dallas tour, it is a wonderful way for them to learn about Black history in Dallas. They go from Fair Park all the way to middle of 75, and they're on a tour bus the entire time, making stops along the way, learning about what happened, in certain parts of Dallas with Black folks. And it is a beautiful way to tell the story. And it often lends itself to not just hearing about the things that quote unquote happened to us, but the things that we persevered through. And it's a joyous occasion to learn about how resilient we are. The daily schedule, again, 8:30 check-in, 9 to 9:40 is Lyceum, 9:45 to 11:45 is our imagination station. Lunch is at 11:50 to 12:20. And then 12:30 to 3:30, we have imagination station with volunteers that will come in. So we're going to have people from FC Dallas come in. I know Rashid's going to have some of his athletes come in, and we're going to have some artists for sure come in from Indibano art residency, and they'll come in and help the kiddos create. And then we are going to have at 3:35 to 4 our affirmation circle. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay. Each student will receive a Black History 365 Lone Star book. This book is made for people in Texas. So Black History 365, we publish ethnic studies resources. We have Latin book, we have a Caribbean book coming out, and we have a whole line of Black history books. Your student's going to get the Lone Star book, which is specific to Texas. You're going to get a Basquiart workbook, which will be printed hopefully soon, crossing fingers. And then they'll have 2 meals and a snack per day. They'll get art supplies, access to technology, and then also either a bag or a t-shirt. We're trying to figure out which one we can get to them quickly. And we have our sponsors, which is South Dallas Cultural Center, Black History 365, Mavs Take Action, the Mavericks, and then Schneider Electric, Indibano Residency, the People's Institute for Common Good, Dallas Trinity FC, and much more. So we have a lot of people that are supporting this program, and we are glad that you are going to join us. Okay. Parents, any questions? Any comments?
I have a question just for clarification. So on that Friday, they will not report that morning. They'll just come that evening, or they come that morning and it extends to that Okay, that's what I needed to know. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. They'll be there. So that day is they're curating their exhibit. And they're learning how to actually put an exhibit together. And so that's going to be a full day of putting all of that together, finalizing all their pieces, and also learning how to present them because they're going to have to talk about their work.
So I have a question.
Mhm.
As an educator myself, I often ask my children, like, what did they learn when they come home? Is there going to be anything that we can like specifically hone in on or like know? So, like, if they have any misconceptions, we can kind of talk through that. Is there anything that that we can get? I know maybe it's not something you plan to do, but if it's possible.
So, so you guys are going to have access to the books that they will get and learn from. So maybe if you want to walk them through those things, you can do that. Um, the the sweet spot that we have is they're fifth through eighth graders. So our conversations are age appropriate with them. So we're not going to go too deep into certain things. We are going to hit some things like, we're going to talk about transatlantic slave trade. We're going to talk about um, 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 Black Wall Street. We're going to talk about a few things that are, hard topics, but we're trained to do it with this grade level. So we'll approach everything in a soft way, highlighting the joy in Black history.
I'm not concerned about
Mhm.
how hard you go. We
Oh,
teach truth around here, so it'll be
hey.
all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you for the question. Okay. All right. Aaliyah, Rashid, Gabby, do you guys have anything you want to add?
Nothing from us.
Right. Okay. The way to get in touch with us throughout the day, Rashid will be the main contact, and so he'll give you a way to contact him. Um, and as we move forward, that way, if anything's going on, he'll be your first line of contact. Oh, volunteers. If you all would like to volunteer, definitely let Rashid and Aaliyah know. They are going to coordinate the volunteer days. We do have a need for volunteers for, of course, the field trip. So keep that in mind. And if you're available for that, let us know.
I will tell my husband.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much. Larry, hey. Larry hopped on.
Hey,
What's
real
up, y'all?
quick,
Oh, yes.
since we're talking about means to contact, we'll put our contact number in the chat so that if you have a question or again, um, point of contact, we'll give you the number right now and it'll put it in the chat.
Okay, good. And oh, if you haven't paid your registration fee, please do that as soon as possible. And I'm trying to think anything else. Yeah, we can accept a few more registration, just a few more. We could do it. We are kind of at our number, but I've made some exceptions to people who have multiple children and don't want to drop off kiddos in different places, and I'm just making exceptions. So if you know anyone that needs to have a spot for a child for camp this summer, let us know and we can make an exception for sure. Okay?
Hey, Mia, is the place to submit those funds in that email?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. All right, cool.
And I can text